So it is November 7th, and I'm still reading Harry Potter. I should be done with it by now, but I'm just kind of reading a little bit slow, which is fine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and it's really good. I'm mainly reading it on the Kindle, not really the book, but I am keeping track on the book. It's just kind of nicer and easier to read on the Kindle. So I've been reading on the Kindle. And I like it so far. I say this about all the books, the 3 I've read. I've always watched the movies, never read the books, so this is my first time reading the books. And for the books, I like it because it's like I'm watching the movie, but in my head. And then there's also stuff that happens in the books that doesn't happen in the movies that I think is so fun because it's like I never knew that's how it happened, and I only knew what was happening in the movies, which the movies are still amazing, but it's just really fun reading the books too. So that's the update. And this is Tom, by the way. He's a grumpy old man. The cutest though. I love him. And this distinguished gentleman. So, today is the 10th, I think. What's today? Monday. Hold on. The 11th. So, last night I actually finished Harry Potter. I just sat down and just kept reading and reading. And I loved the ending of The Prisoner of Azkaban because, like, in the movie, I always was so confused. I was like, I just didn't understand it. I was like, because there's a lot that's not explained in the movie, like in detail. And so I was always confused why Sirius Black wasn't killing Harry anymore and why Professor Lupin was like on his side and then they flipped it. I was just so confused in the movie, and like the book just explained all of it. And so I really loved it because of that. And now I understand what really was happening. I finished it on my Kindle. This was the spot I was at, and I just ended up finishing all that. So, I'm done with that, and it was really good. I don't have a rating for it yet. Probably, honestly, just pretty average. 4 stars. Like, didn't have a bad time, had a good time. You know, I wouldn't say it was 5 stars because, like, I love Harry Potter, but, you know, it wasn't anything that I was like, whoa, because maybe just because I've seen the movies, so I kind of know what's happening. But it was really good, and I love reading on the Kindle. It helps a lot. But next, I'm going to be reading The Cruel Prince. It's really popular, and I've been meaning to read this. I just haven't done it in a while, or in a minute, or I just haven't done it. So, yeah, reading The Cruel Prince next, and that's the update. I might go to a coffee shop today. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, that's the update so far. So far I've read 30 books this year though. Harry Potter was the 30th, so that's really fun and awesome. And yeah, on to the next. So I started reading The Cruel Prince. I'm so far on 67. Chapter 9, page 67, chapter 9. So far it's pretty easy read, but I will say she does have a lot of like stuff in there that's like, it's fantasy, but I haven't read a fantasy where it's like almost everything's made up, if that makes sense. So like a lot of like just the creatures in the land or just like objects and stuff. She like makes them new things. And I just think that's so fun because there's like names that it's just so creative, I think. And it's just fun to read to it's crazy that someone could come up with that and just, make it a thing. I don't know. I just think that's cool. But that's what I'm doing so far. I'm gonna read some more, so we'll see where I get. I am nearly done reading The Cruel Prince, and I haven't been able to read like as much as I can because I've been Christmas shopping and doing all sorts of different stuff, and so I just haven't been able to really sit down. But today I read a good amount, and I'm nearly done. I just have about like 30 pages left that I'm gonna save for just later. And I really like this book. I like this world. It's so creative, and like me not being able to read it, like I'm thinking about it when I'm going to do other stuff. Like I'll just be out shopping and I'm just thinking like, oh, I really want to read like The Cruel Prince right now just because it's a really good story. And it's just like fun because she's like a spy, and so she's like sneaking around, and now I'm to the point where she's figuring a bunch of stuff out. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So that's the update so far. I'm trying to get through it. It's already the 20th, which is crazy. So I've only read it'll be 2 books after this. So Harry Potter and this one. And I'm gonna try and get one more book in before the year ends. We will see. But other than that, that's the update. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. Well, let's start with I got this thing for Christmas. This is the best thing ever because I get to sit on it, I get to read. It's so comfy, and it's a little dangerous because every time I sit on it, I want to fall asleep. And have done so many, 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 many times. But I love it. It's literally so comfy and cozy for reading, and it's been cloudy lately, so it's even better. But I have been very busy, so I have not been reading a lot, and that's the sad part. I'm only on page 127, and I think there's 370 pages in this book. I'm planning on reading a lot today, but I don't think I'll get it done. And, well, today, it is New Year's Eve, last day of December. I was planning on getting this done before New Year, but I don't think it's going to happen, sadly. I'm going to try my best. But this is what I've been reading. I'm going to continue reading. Hopefully the next clip is me showing you how far I've gotten. So, hello. I forgot to give an update about The Cruel Prince. I finished this. I forget what day I finished it. But sometime before Christmas. And then I started reading The Hand on the Wall. I think it was before Christmas. I don't know exactly when I finished this, but I really liked it. It was a good book. It was so exciting to read because everything was so like different. I've never quite read a fantasy like this, and I just liked the world, and the characters were good, and I was excited to see what happens at the end because it's like you kind of knew, but you kind of didn't know what was going to happen. So it was really good. I enjoyed this one, and I just got the second book for Christmas, and so I will be reading this soon. Don't know when yet because I want to read the Throne of Glass series this month. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to read all of it in this month, so it'd probably be pushed to February. But I wonder if I should read this before and then Throne of Glass, but we'll decide that later. So I got this for Christmas. I also got from Blood and Ash for Christmas. And then I got the Lightlark and Nightbane, because I've heard really good things about these two books. So I got these for Christmas, and as well as, sorry, I'm not done yet, Crescent City and House of Sky and Breath. I just love these. These books are huge, first of all. But the third one comes out, I think, either January or February. But I still need to read the Throne of Glass series, and then I gotta read this, so then I'm not gonna be able to read that third book for a while. But, you know, I'm getting there. We'll see. And then I finished I was trying my best to finish this on what date was, on New Year's Eve. December 31st, I was trying to finish this book. I was, I think, nearly done, and I couldn't finish it in time because we went and celebrated. But it was really good because I finished it on January 1st, so I finished it just the day after. Didn't finish it in December, but I tried my very best. And it was really good. I liked the ending. I was like excited because she finally solved the case, and it was just crazy because I didn't think that's what was gonna happen. Some things were just, I feel like, a little slow, and like you didn't really need to be in there for this book, but it was still really good, so I enjoyed it. So technically this is the first book I've read in January, and I think that's it, because yeah. So I read Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, The Cruel Prince, and then technically The Hand on the Wall, but I finished it in January. So I did a lot of what was on my TBR, which is good. But for this January, I don't even know what I'm planning on reading this January, so it's just gonna be a surprise. I have a lot of catching up to do on different things because I also want to do a video for my book journal. I was gonna include it in this video, but I think I'm just gonna make it a separate video about what my 2023 journal looks like, and then I'm gonna be starting my 2024 reading journal, so I gotta set that all up. I still haven't done that. So that's what I'm gonna do for that, and then I also have to do a video about all the books I read in 2023. So we got a lot coming towards you. Yeah, but that's it so far. I got these for Christmas, we'll move them out of the way. Got this thing for Christmas, love it. And then yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the next 2 videos that I'm gonna be making. Hopefully I'll get them out soon, we'll see. I'm trying my best. But thanks for watching, bye.